But he's happy. I'm happy. We're going to do this walk and many more walks because we are super happy to have the nice weather. Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with a Husky. Sam here, and it is Thursday, March 7th. Come along, Ghosters. Ghosters is here. We're going on our walk, which he was very excited for today because he was not able to go yesterday. Oh, yesterday was miserable. So today is sunny. It started off cold. It is a little breezy. So if you hear some wind noise, that is why. That's actually why I have the hat on. I don't like it when my ears get cold. Come on. Let's go. I know. All the smells. I do not like it when my ears get cold. So it may be 48 degrees out here right now. But with that breeze, it does feel a little chillier. I'm weird, okay? I don't like it when my ears get cold. This is a very light hat. It does kind of have like breathing holes up there. So I won't overheat in it like I would in my other one. But yesterday it was in the 30s and windy and misting and foggy and... Oh, it's just a notification. Don't mind me. When I do that, it's because a notification pops up. You guys probably think I'm so weird. It's fine. So, yeah, it was absolutely miserable. And what was really weird is, like, when I woke up and I went and I left for work, it was misty out, like misting. And it's that annoying mist that you can't have your wipers on. You have to hit them every couple minutes because even on the slowest settings, it's still too fast. But around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, fog started rolling in. Guys, you wonder how rare it is for fog to show up randomly just mid-morning? It wasn't foggy at all first thing in the morning, like it normally is. It showed up in the middle of the afternoon. And like some areas, visibility was down to like a quarter of a mile, maybe a quarter of a mile. It was insane. And it was cold and blah. Didn't want to be out in it. But you gotta be an adult and go out and make the monies. So that was yesterday. Today is much better. It's still chilly, but the sun, guys. Oh, the sun. I love the sun. It just makes everything better. Does anyone ever feel that way? The sun being out and shining just makes everything better. But I will say one thing. Even though it was rainy and chilly yesterday, not the greatest weather, I actually didn't 100% dislike it because it actually smelled like spring. Like, it didn't smell like winter, it didn't smell like fall, it smelled like spring. You could smell the earth. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Go stand outside in a rainstorm. It smells like the earth. It was amazing. So, we are on our walk. He is very excited. But you can... Here, I'll show you how excited he is. He is raring to go. He's all got some jump in his step. And all he wants to do is to do his route. So what I'm going to do for him today is we are going to do our normal half an hour route. We've steadily worked our way back up over the last couple weeks, and he appears to be doing fine So we are going to do his normal walk today, all the way around the loop, and then an extra little loop back to the house. I think that will make him very happy. Oh, is that a squirrel? You see that squirrel? The squirrel's eating stuff. You don't care. You just want your walk. So yeah, we're going to try it out today, and I'm going to keep an eye on him this evening and see how he moves when he gets up and down. But you can see, like, he's pulling me, guys. If you look down, he wants to go. And it's not a slow walk. Like, we're almost at a speed walk. Almost. Not entirely. But then he slows down because he's got a sniff. So he's doing really good. And, like, I've been watching his feet, like where his feet fall as he walks. And they're falling where they're supposed to be. So, yeah. I think he's doing okay. I think I might have lucked out, and I think he might have just pulled a muscle. But like I said in previous videos, his annual is coming up in May, and we are going to do the full workup, and we are going to ask the vet her opinion and see what she thinks. If she thinks that we should get x-rays, we will. If she says don't worry about it, it was just a pulled muscle in her opinion, then we won't worry about it, because he's acting fine now. It could also be the supplements that I changed him to. He might have just needed an increase in his supplements because he is older. My baby's 7 now. Legit, a week after he turned 7 is when all this happened. So, yeah. But he's happy. I'm happy. We're going to do this walk and many more walks because we are super happy to have the nice weather. And by super happy, I mean ecstatic. Like, I am tired of the cold. I am ready for 60, 70 degrees. I'm ready to be out in the yard. Those last couple really nice days have landed on my days off, which have been amazing because I've spent half the day outside actually doing stuff, which is what you're supposed to do. Get out of the house. And another thing that I love about spring is the Genesee Country Museum. They are having their Maple Syrup Festival, which is coming up next weekend. My friends and I are going again. I'm super excited. I almost forgot about it until one of them reached out to me the other day. And we're making plans to go next week. So, very excited. I will have to ask them though, like, because I'm curious. We have had a very mild winter. And the way the sap comes out of the trees is when the trees unfreeze from the winter and they start to thaw. That's when all the sap starts to run. My question for them is, during these mild winters, is there less maple syrup production because there's less sap flowing? Because we only had like one super cold freeze this year, guys. It was only for a week. Like, we've been in the freezing temps, but nothing super harsh. You know what I mean? So it makes me wonder if our mild winters are affecting our maple syrup production. Now, of course, when we go to this, I will be getting a nice big jug of maple syrup. I don't know if you guys know this, but on occasion, instead of my coffee flavoring, I will use maple syrup for my coffee flavoring because it's a natural sweetener. It's actually better for you than some of the coffee flavorings that they have out there. And it just tastes really good. The problem is, and the reason why I don't do it every day, is because real maple syrup is expensive. And I prefer New York maple syrup. A lot of the stuff, the real stuff that you find in the stores, isn't 100% real unless you're spending up the yin yang, and B, it's from Vermont. And if you love maple syrup like I do, you know they taste different. And that's just because of the regions. Like, different regions have different air qualities, have different soil types, have different amounts of water that falls from the sky, different climate slightly. So obviously, it's gonna taste different. It's the same thing with coffee. Different coffees come from different regions around the world, and they taste different. So, I only buy New York maple syrup. He is now super excited because there is a lady up there with a dog. It's a little Yorkie. It is super cute. It's very yippy. Sir, you need to behave yourself. Hey, calm yourself. We see her every once in a while. She knows who we are. I typically like to walk slower because she has, like I said, it's a little Yorkie, and she doesn't have him on a harness. She has him on just his collar. And got a nice gust of wind coming by, guys. And when he sees ghosts and gets excited, we're gonna wait because he sees us. He starts choking himself on the collar, and I don't think she knows. Like little dog breeds like that, you're actually supposed to walk them on a harness because their necks and their esophagus are very fragile. Like they could hurt themselves. So I'm gonna give her a little bit of space. Ghost, can you sit and wait, please? Sit and wait. Thank you. See, he sits with no problem now, guys. Okay. So, yeah, we let her have some space, and she'll go around the corner, and everything will be fine. And you're just gonna follow along and sniff. He went to the other side by this time now. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Holy cow, the wind is really picking up. I hope it's not that bad. We're gonna pause recording just for a second. Well, as you can see from my cheeks, the wind picked up while we were walking. So I stopped recording. We're almost at the house, but we got a lull in the windiness. It is official. The Maple Syrup Festival is happening, and I'm so excited. Now, I looked out on my forecast right now. It says it's supposed to rain. Let's hope that changes. It is a week and a half out. But so far, all of us are going. Everyone wants to go, which is going to be so much fun. Last year, it was extremely cold. Like, it was in the 20s last year when we went. And this is a country museum, and you have to walk outside after you have your meal. So, right now it says it's going to be 50 with rain, which is better than last year, but we're hoping the rain goes away. But we are finishing our walk. I'm going to go home. I'm not going to do my second loop because, I mean, obviously, my cheeks are all red. And I don't want to put on my winter jacket just because it's a little windy. So, we are going to call it a day. It was a beautiful walk, minus the wind. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And we will see you in that next video. Hey, if you haven't subscribed already, you should probably do that because there will be a Genesee Country Museum Maple Syrup Festival video. So yeah, stick around, guys. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends so that way we can grow the friend family. And we will see you in that next video. Bye!